Welcome back, everybody. President Donald Trump is escalating his immigration crackdown, sending U.S. troops to the southern border this morning.
At the same time, his move to strip federal funds from sanctuary cities is sparking outrage, especially here in California when you consider federal funds for the wildfires. Brooke Thomas has the latest on this developing story. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, U.S. troops are being deployed this morning to the southern border. They include 1,500 active duty troops. This comes as the president's executive order targets sanctuary cities like Los Angeles. And as you said, Jim, this possibly puts federal funds for wildlife disaster relief at risk. The White House says it's about enforcing the law, but critics warn it will hurt communities. Here's White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt defending the plan.
Today, the United States military, directed by the Department of Defense, has deployed troops, active duty troops, and National Guards, men and women, to secure our southern border.
The deployment brings the total number of troops at the border to nearly 4,000. Meanwhile, sanctuary cities like Los Angeles could lose crucial federal funding as it recovers from wildfires that destroyed more than 15,000, I should say, structures and claimed 28 lives. This policy is facing growing pushback from local leaders and immigrant advocates.
We will oppose any efforts to run immigration enforcement actions at churches or hospitals or schools.
In Mexico, crews are building shelters to handle deportees as the crackdown intensifies. Critics say the president's policies create fear and divide communities. Supporters argue this is about securing the border and enforcing the law. You'll remember Trump has promised the largest deportation effort in American history. This, he says, is part of, playing out that promise. It's interesting, though, whenever there's any sort of discussion about federal funds coming into California, there's always, in pushback, the conversation about the disproportionate amount of money Californians put into the federal tax system. So there's that as well.
And it's also keeping an eye on what this is going to be doing to the schools as well, because I have a friend whose son goes to school. I think he's in elementary school, and the teacher there handed him a pamphlet explaining what to do in case ICE were to approach him.
It's a big conversation there because there are a couple places that are typically considered, off limits, churches, schools, and it appears that that is soon going to be no longer the case.
We'll have to keep an eye on that. Thank you, Brooke.
Thanks, Brooke. All right, we'll